NoCapFeines, the podcast. NoCap. NoCapFeines, the podcast.
Hey guys, welcome back to NoCapFeines podcast.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey guys.
This is Ivory,
This is Jaylene.
It's Z. What's going on?
It's Tashi.
and today's topic is toxic masculinity. Basically, we're covering everything when it comes to men. Sorry to say this, but black men in general. When it comes when it comes to anything that has to do with your body that you may look at as being gay. So, I have a lot to say about this, so I'm gonna let everybody else go first. Tashi.
Okay, so when it comes to toxic masculinity, to me, I just feel like some men, and I can only really comment on black men because those are really the only men I interact with, act like certain things is a threat to them being a man in general.
Certain things are a threat to their butthole.
Yeah, a lot of...
First off,
a lot
about
of
these men getting booty tickled out here. Let's look at
Okay, a lot of stuff is definitely pertaining to the butts, especially when it comes to black men. I feel like as a whole, the African American race is put such a huge taboo on sex in general that you're kind of missing out on a lot of stuff, if you ask me. You're kind of missing out on a lot of stuff.
My best friend like it in the butt.
Oh my God, come on. we ain't put everybody's business out there.
He like this for his girl to
I
make
mean,
his booty hole.
I feel like
Just turn on.
none of this has nothing to do with you being a man in general. If you like certain kinks, no matter what your kink is, you're not gay unless you're attracted to a guy or you're sleeping with a guy. Like, anything you do with your partner should be for both of you guys' sexual fulfillment, and yours too. You won't know other ways you can be sexually fulfilled if you don't try it. But a lot of you guys sit down and be like, oh, don't touch my butt, that's gay. Like, I'm a whole female. How is this gay? You know, so that's my whole take is I think a lot of guys think that it's a threat to them as a man, and it's not. From things that have to do with their butt to anything that's associated with being gay, because there's such a huge stigma on being gay. When there's nothing wrong with being gay, but you're not gay because you don't sleep with men and stuff like that.
You're doing it with your girl.
Right, it's your girl. And we came across a post where guys were not even cleaning their butts with rags because they don't want nothing to touch their butt, which I can't wrap my head around because it's you and you're cleaning it. So what's okay, anyway, that's my whole thing with toxic masculinity. I think that's one norm that I feel like it takes on for the man itself. A lot of other stuff, I think a lot of black men are receiving threats that are not threats. None of this is going to affect who you are as a man. If you do what you're supposed to do and, you're making yourself happy, making your family happy and stuff like that. I'm drawing a blank on what I said the examples were. What did I say the examples were? I'm really drawing a blank.
Pedicures, manicures.
Yes,
washing
anything that they
ass.
consider feminine. Like, guys are getting
Wash
a
your ass is feminine?
pedicure.
Yes.
Apparently it is. Getting pedicures and manicures is taking care of your hands and feet. That's all it is.
Bitch, I am not trying to catch a UTI. You dig up and
Right.
move, you better.
I'm telling you, with that weed and what is it? The lemon pepper seasoning.
Oh my
smell like
God.
backwoods.
Which it isn't common for a man to get a UTI anyway, but they can.
Yeah,
They
they
can.
can.
Which
They
they don't
can.
know, which they think is just a woman thing.
Right. A lot of men are just the reason why girls have so many infections, because y'all ain't that clean. Some of y'all not that clean, like,
And the bitches you fuck ain't clean either.
and you making them
Period.
dirtier. But the whole thing
I was
with
passionate about that.
you not cleaning yourself properly, like the same way we might take a little whore bath before we have sex, y'all need to go take a little whore bath too.
Yeah.
You need to touch up. And also, y'all
Smell that
going down
cottage
on all these women, and y'all ain't been to the dentist since you were 5.
What?
And you putting your mouth on everybody. No
Look,
telling.
caught a cavity.
Right. And a lot of men also
Catch the
is...
cavity over here, baby, because
Right.
it's sweet.
I'm so sick. Okay. Okay. But you are associating healthcare with stuff. Oh, I'm a man. I'm okay. I'll be all right. I'll just drink some water. I'll just go to sleep on time. Like, go to the dentist. It has nothing. It's not gonna affect your manhood to go to the dentist, to go to the doctor, get a prostate exam. We don't want you dying.
No finger up my butt. Come
like,
on,
we don't want you dying. You're gonna die if you don't start doing this stuff. I just wish y'all would. Stop acting like stuff is a threat to your manhood and actually just concentrating on being a man and start worrying about what everybody else has to say about it.
I'm telling you, because I'm buying your bitch ass flowers and teddy bears and sending it to your job. Talk about manly.
She half a man. She a little man too.
She a little man.
She a little man too.
Okay. Little.
Go ahead, Z-Man.
Look. Damn all that. Okay. We know y'all men. Y'all trifling as hell. And I want to point out one particular, but I'm not today. You safe today. That's it. Just today.
We just talk about the situation.
No, fuck the situation. I'm gonna drag your ass next week. Wait on it.
Next episode.
Anyway, we gonna talk about these men who lose their jobs in relationships and feel like they just are worthless at a point to where they're just not feeling like doing anything and
they get
becoming helpless and comfortable, and that's not finna happen. You're not finna do none of that. I feel like, should no woman be okay with sitting her ass all day? Damn for sure should no man be okay with sitting on their ass all day. Me personally, I don't need anybody to help me with my bills or anything like that. However, if we are together and we are in a relationship and we both have income and you just so happen to lose your job, baby, you got maybe a week or two to sit out. You better have another job by the end of that week. Not because...
Or at least looking for one.
That too, but not because I need you to help me pay bills. But you're not finna sit on your ass all day. My children don't even sit on their ass all day. Right. Like, my son even know how to clean up by himself. And you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you're not gonna do. You're just not gonna do it. That go for if I'm with a girl, like, baby, get it together. I don't want nobody lazy, and you shouldn't want to be lazy, especially if you have children. Get it together. And then you get mad because I'm the breadwinner. You get all booty tickled. You don't want to talk about stuff. You think that you got rights to all of my stuff. Oh, this our check. Ain't nothing ours until you contribute to what I got or more. Mm-hmm. And that's it.
Period.
I don't care.
With a T.
Period. With some hot sauce on it.
Hot sauce.
Extra.
No, it's still my hot sauce.
extra. What they said? Extra garlic and extra sauerkraut. Whatever the hell that man said. Marlon Wayne said. But yeah, y'all need to start feeling or stop feeling like it's just okay to do certain things, especially when you with somebody and
you're
living with somebody. Like what you know, and then you not finna put your foot down in somebody else because you. Damn for sure not coming in my house, putting your foot down in my house. It's not finna happen. You're not gonna do that. Hell to the fuck no. You're not coming in my shit after I done lived there for umpteenth years to sit here and tell me, well, I'm the man of the house. My son Dallas is the man of the house, and I don't give a fuck who care about say what. I don't care. Y'all know me. Y'all know whatever come out my mouth, gonna come out my mouth.
We finna cut you off.
Excuse me, for everybody else. iHeartRadio, I'm sorry. Welcome. Oh, we on iHeartRadio, y'all. Check us out,
we finna cut you
Check
off.
us out.
There we go.
But,
What Dave Chappelle said, wrap it up.
and that's a wrap.
Go, Jaylee.
Well, I honestly can't relate to as far as older men, but I do know with society, what I'm around now, younger men as far as like teenagers do feel that society judges them in a way where they can't be around gay people or can't do certain things. Even if they like certain things, they don't want to do it because they feel like they'll be judged. Which in my opinion is stupid, because no matter what I like or no matter how I feel, I'm going to stick with my opinion. I'm going to stick with what I like and stick with what I'd rather do. So if I say, I feel like a man should be able to say, yeah, that doesn't look good on him. We should be able to talk about other men without you thinking that I'm going to be like, yeah, you're gay. Or because certain things aren't gay. Like, if you know you're not gay in your heart, and if you know you're not gay, and if I know you're not gay, there shouldn't be any reason why you should doubt yourself or doubt anything that you should be able to say or do.
Because
I just feel like
will holler.
Exactly. I just feel like society shouldn't be able to tell you who you are. You should be able to tell yourself who you are, and your partner should be able to tell you should be able to tell who you are. If your partner can't tell that you're not gay, then there's an issue with that partner, and you guys should not be together. I honestly don't have too much to say about the topic, just because I know who I am. And anybody who I'm around knows who they are, so they shouldn't. Nobody who I'm around should ever feel like they shouldn't be able to say how they feel and tell their opinion on a certain topic. So, go ahead, Ivory.
All right, Joe.
Well.
Wah.
I have a lot to say about this.
You go to podcast, y'all. Let me tell y'all about it now.
So, back to what I said in the very first beginning when I said toxic masculinity and guys acting like everything they do is gay. It's okay, like Tashi said, to wash your ass. Because don't nobody want to pick up your drawers and clean your drawers. And
It's okay.
see,
That's mandatory.
Exactly.
That's me. It's okay.
We letting them know
That's a
it's
must.
okay.
Do it.
It's okay to
You better
wash
take
your
that-
ass.
take that
Because
rag
don't
and
nobody
wash
want
all the cracks. Spread
to
them butt
pick
cheeks.
up your laundry and see skid marks all over the place. It's okay to get a manicure because don't nobody want you touching on them with tobacco up under your nails and marijuana residue and shit. And don't nobody want you rubbing your feet up against them in bed.
If they
You get a damn pedicure because it look like you be kicking side tables for a living. So
Exactly.
take care of your feet, take care of your nails, take care of your ass, and take care of your mouth. If you going down on your girl, take care of your mouth because like it is very easy for us to get a UTI. We can get a UTI.
That's what I'm saying.
Any
That's
fucking thing.
Exactly.
You can get any infection.
And then it's disgusting to them, but you're literally the reason why.
Exactly. Don't the number one reason for a UTI is because of the partner.
Exactly.
We know how to wipe. We know how to wash ourselves, and we clean our clothes. So where the fuck else are these UTIs coming from? The partner. So like I was saying. Oh, and another thing on toxic masculinity. Why the fuck is it frowned upon when a girl wants to have sex with two guys, but it's okay when a guy wants to have sex with two girls? Like, what? Why is it so far fetched? Like, I don't want to lick on another female. I mean, Z might, but
First off,
that's not me. See, she's okay with that, but me, I'm not. I'd rather have two fucking guys. Like, I don't find women I don't find a sexual attraction in women.
all
So,
girl me, please.
and like I said in this post on Facebook, it's the butthurt niggas that call it a train. Because the definition of a threesome is three people.
And some women too, but
Three people. It doesn't say it has to be two guys and one girl. No, it says three fucking people. So y'all need to let all y'all misogynistic, biased, and fucking egotistical double standards, y'all need to let all that shit go and see things from a different perspective because don't nobody want to have... If you want to have a threesome with two girls and one guy, then you should be okay with us wanting to have the same thing in return. Like, it's not fair at all. But that's all I got to say about that shit.
okay. And one more thing I wanted to say, the reason why I feel like that people consider that a train instead of a threesome is just that we live in a culture that was male dominated. Most females did stuff just for male gratification and make their male feel good. Like, women just really started working, like 60, 70 years ago, really just started working and stuff. So we were made to come home to please the man. So of course, again, another woman would please a man. But now, you know, we got a sense of independence. We want to be pleased. So when we brought in, hey, let's have another man over, of course, all the men didn't want nothing to do with it. And the females that I feel like that are saying that this is a train too is because we are all heavily influenced by a male-dominated culture, so it gets passed down from generation to generation to where females are starting to say stuff that men really feel because this is what they've known for so long.
So, Jaylene, what do you think about threesomes?
I honestly feel like I would never, ever, ever do a threesome. Like, ever. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe if I get older, my mentality will change. But right now, I don't feel like I'll be comfortable doing a threesome. Honestly, because I'm still a teenager. So I feel like if I was to ever do that, like, I'm just not comfortable with it at all, like, myself. But I know, like, even if I was with a different person, like, I wouldn't. My mind would make me feel like, oh, so you like her, you liking this, so you liking that, huh? But
insecure.
Maybe insecure in myself more than the other person. Honestly, like I can care less what the other person thinking because I don't depend on a boy. But at the same time, like I just don't feel comfortable doing that. I mean, I'd rather make love with the person who I'm with. You know, one person satisfies me enough. So honestly, I don't agree with that.
What if it's two guys and
No, definitely not. Definitely not. I ain't got time for that. I ain't got the energy for that either. I ain't got time nor the
you
energy.
ain't gotta do that, you just lay there.
No, I ain't laying nowhere. I've been ran up out of it. Y'all finish it. Y'all finish what y'all got going on. Cause I don't agree with 2 men, 2 women, none of that. Especially because I don't want the man being pleased more than I am. Nah, I don't agree with it at all.
It's a whole no for that.
What y'all think about what I said?
I mean, that's your
You have the right to feel that way. But like you said, once you get older, it might change. It might not. But
So you would do that right now?
no,
Would you rather want 2 men or 2 women?
I'd rather have 2 men because I'm not licking no vagina, first of all. So
you think that's expected with 2 women?
yes.
It's definitely
Yes, when the guy wants 2 girls, he wants them to pleasure each other and themselves. And I'm like, that's selfish. That's selfish as hell. Because if you ain't sucking no dick, then I ain't licking no pussy. What the fuck? Like, so don't even ask me. Don't even think about that shit. Like, don't
Honestly,
even bring it up.
I'm just not comfortable with sex in general. Like, I don't even like saying the word sex in front of my mama yet. So, like, I don't think I'm comfortable with sex in general to even do something like that.
But you got a whole baby.
I understand that. Yeah, I had to do that to have a baby. But at the same time, I don't feel like I'm as professional as older people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't do all that toys and
Professional.
stuff like that. Yeah.
You're just not experienced.
I'm not
I
experienced.
think you're just not open to it.
I'm not open
I think
at
you're not
all.
open to it.
I'm not open to a lot of stuff.
I'm not open to it at all. But like I said, I would never have a threesome. But if the person I'm talking to brings it up, the first thing I'm going to say is, okay, bet. But let's do it with 2 guys first. And if people like, oh, no. I'm like, so what the fuck you asking me about 2 girls for?
Right.
Like,
Right.
see how you felt about it? See how you responded?
So you're saying...
So why the fuck it make you think that I'm not going to respond the same way you
the other person
would?
has to be open to everything before you're able to do that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Don't ask me to do something. That's double standards.
I don't know. I don't think I would expect him to, get a boy head or nothing like that. I wouldn't expect that.
Exactly.
I mean,
Yeah, but that's just... It could happen, but...
It could happen, but I mean, I think that most guys are just not willing to have another guy there unless they unless it's their idea. If it's their idea from the beginning, I feel like they're more willing to do it. If this him and his homeboy, okay, we finna go tag team this girl, stuff like that. They're always gonna be willing to do it then. But if it's their girl saying it, hey, I kind of want 2 guys, since you want 2 girls. They pride gonna get in the way and it ain't gonna never happen.
I think that's what it is. I think a person has to be married before they're able to do that because I wouldn't feel comfortable without being married because I don't want nobody to be able to go around and say, yeah, I did this with that person and we're not married. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I feel the same way. I feel like it comes with age in a relationship. I feel like you have to get to a point to where you completely trust each other and completely in love with each other to be able to bring in other people.
I don't have that much.
And both parties be okay with bringing in another person.
I don't have that much trust in a person at all.
I think that there's 3 reasons guys wouldn't do it. Possibly 2 reasons, but I don't know. But my 2 main reasons is 1, they think it's gay. 2, they might feel intimidated, like the other guy might outdo them or the other guy is bigger. And they might feel like it's a competition, so they rather avoid competition by just having 2 girls than rather him versus another guy.
Yeah.
Right.
So I don't know what the 3rd reason is, but I know there's a 3rd reason. I'm not a guy to think of the 3rd reason, but if I was a guy, I could probably give you a 3rd reason.
The 3rd reason is probably the same thing that we're saying, like trust.
Trust.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A woman could say the same thing that a man could say. You did something with that person. I did that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's trust. It's just trust that that other person would. It's supposed to be me and you type thing. You know what I'm saying? This happened in our home. This happened with us. And when you not married with that person and don't have that trust in that person, you feel uncomfortable doing certain things with that person, and they're able to say certain things to other people. You know what I'm saying? Because most of the time, men do certain things for the hype, for the clout. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I did this with that person, or I did this in general. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes
Most men have a
be
bucket
true.
list. You know what I'm saying? They want to do that. They want to scratch it off their bucket list type thing.
They do it. Yeah, you're right when they do it for clout. Sometimes that shit don't even be true.
Exactly.
Like, oh, I did this with this girl. You ain't never touched that girl.
Exactly.
Never touch a girl.
Exactly.
Wow.
So I think, like Tashi said, is the trust in a relationship.
It's a what's it called? It's a it's when guys, damn it, what's the fucking word I'm looking for? When guys compare their penises to each other, not a cockfight, but
I don't know the word.
it's a saying that goes when guys compare their dick sizes against each other. Like,
I've never heard of that.
I don't see the point of them even
it's
doing that. Because,
figuratively speaking, not, you know.
I mean,
It's a masculinity thing.
I feel like the whole thing with penis size, I feel like it's overrated for one, because you can have some men with the biggest dicks in the world,
Yeah,
and
that
you
shit
have
don't be
sex with
good.
them and you just regret it with everything you could ever have. And you can find some guys with, medium sized penises, kind of small, so like around 5 to 6 inches, and that might be the best you ever had. But like, I've talked to like 4 or 5 women, and they all say the best sex they've ever had is with the guy with the smallest penis. And that was actually true for me too. The guy with the smallest penis, it was actually the best sex I've ever had.
You know why?
And which is why I kept sleeping with him.
They
like, seriously.
probably know that since they have a small size, they probably did a lot of practicing to make up for their small size.
Right.
And guys with big penises feel like, oh shit, I got a big dick.
They ain't gotta do nothing.
I ain't gotta practice.
Right. They ain't gotta do nothing. I
No.
don't even care how she feels and stuff like that. Like, I'm telling you.
Your penis does not get me off. First of all, I don't even climax from penetration.
Yeah,
So
me either.
head is a must. So I don't.
Right.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't. The
The guy
penis
with the
size
small
matters.
penis made me climax off penetration. I'm telling you, it's something with them. I've had 2, and it's something with them. I don't know what the hell it is, but wherever genetic makeup it had, it hit the right spots, and it was weird. It surprised the hell out of me. But they hit all the right spots. I guess all the right spots, a little closer in the vagina than they gotta be. But I'm
Because
telling
they're not
you,
way in the back where guys with big penises
Right.
think they are.
Right.
No, bitch, that's my guts. That shit hurts.
Right, that shit hurt. I'm telling you, like, the guys with the smallest penises always was the best sex to me, and I just had to give it to them. It was.
That's why I never understood why guys feel like they have to have a big dick. Like,
I think you have to know what to do with it. That's
Exactly.
the biggest thing. Whatever you got, learn how to work it. That's what you need to do.
exactly. Some girls don't even like that big shit. Like,
I don't like to
my
be in pain.
G spot is not in my chest. Like,
I'm not down for pain. I do not want to be in pain. I don't want to be in pain.
During
I
sex,
want to,
exactly.
Yes, I want to enjoy it just like you enjoying it. So why can't I feel good and stuff like that? So I don't like the pain. So like last time I had sex, I was like, damn, it's been like 3 weeks. This shit finna hurt. I was pissed because I knew it finna hurt. And I was like, I really don't want to be hurting, because I'm not down for pain. So the guy I said with the smallest penis is not the guy I'm with now. It's not. He knows who I'm talking about. He probably gonna be mad I said it. He knows who I'm talking about. But it's the truth. Now, I choose to have sex with the person I'm with now because, it's good sex. But I don't concentrate on penis size. I concentrate on what you do with it. Like, it really ain't the size of the boat. It's the motion in the ocean. If you can make the motion in the ocean go right, I guarantee you she be calling you back. Especially if you give an orgasm from penetration. If you give an orgasm from penetration,
I've never had one.
we calling you back. I have.
Ever.
I have.
I can only climax off of head. And every person that I ever dated, I always told them, before we start dating, do you go down? Because if not, we can't talk. Because that's the only way I'm going to be pleased. And if you don't, are you willing to?
I have. I've comments from penetration. With my current partner, I know how to do it though.
Mm-hmm.
Like with him, since his penis is not that small, so it's not going to hit the right spot. I have to make it work. I have to make it work.
Well,
I have to do it.
You're one of those lucky women though, because
I don't do it every time.
no, because they said statistics say that only 75% of women climax from clitoral stimulation, and the other 25 only climax from penetration.
I can have a G-spot orgasm for penetration, and I can have a regular orgasm for
See, I
penetration. Now, with my current partner, I have to do it. He can't do it on his own. I have to do it.
Ooh, I got
have
another
to-
one.
I have to make it, either I have to get on top and angle myself to a way to do it, or he has to angle himself a way to do it, and he has to keep doing it. And he never be able to keep doing it, so it don't really happen.
So this made me think about another thing. What do you think about squirting? Do you think it's real?
No.
Squirting is real because I can squirt.
Girl be pissing on people.
I don't believe
I mean, I feel like it's pee made right there at that moment because that's
Yeah.
the only way your body can make the liquid.
Yeah.
But it doesn't smell like pee. It's
Yeah, it
not
doesn't.
pee. It doesn't smell like pee, but I can squirt. You never squirted before?
No, 'cause
Never?
I think it's pee. Like, yeah, but I know it's pee.
Yeah, I know it's pee, and I ain't never had a man that cared.
Guys always be like,
They don't
oh, I
care.
made her squirt. Like, she just pissed on you, right?
They don't give a shit at all. They open their mouth all wide. They do
Ooh.
not care.
Golden
That
shower.
wants to be squirted on, they do not care.
I got a golden
but
ticket.
I know how to make myself squirt. I don't want to do it because I don't want to clean up the mess. But I'm telling you, it's the best orgasm you're ever gonna have. That orgasm will take you out.
I know.
That'll take you
I
out.
did it about
That's
3
gonna be
times.
it. I mean, that's going to be it. And that's usually a full body orgasm, which I ain't got time to do it. Like, for real. It doesn't really take a lot of time once you know how to do it. But it takes all your energy away and your sheets wet. So, I mean, you
just
got to
want
clean it up.
to lay there and go to sleep. He be
Right.
like, you done? I'm like, yeah, but I'm sorry.
Very done.
You should never did that.
Very done. I'm
It's like-
usually done after every orgasm anyway. So I don't like to come first.
Yeah,
if
what?
I come first, we ain't having too much more sex.
Yeah,
Because I'm tired. I'm like a man. Like, I'm done after the first orgasm. That's it. Please don't make me come first because then I'm not going to be able to enjoy having sex because I'm going to be sleepy. That's going to be it. I like to come last. That's what I like to do. I like to have sex. Well, oral first, then you have intercourse, and then I like to come last. So usually I would do head last. That's what I would rather do.
Okay. All right, guys. So thanks for tuning in to that episode. We covered a lot more than we were supposed to, but that's what happens when girls get together. We just go on, and subjects turn into other subjects. But that's life. Especially when it comes to sex, we can talk about that shit all day. But yeah, if you enjoyed the episode, like, comment, share, and we are on YouTube. Go subscribe. Follow us on all social media. We have our podcast is available everywhere you can find a podcast. So just look us up at NoCapFeines all together. There's no spaces. That's the easiest way to find us. But yeah, we out. Catch y'all on the next episode.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Peace.
No
Hot
Caffeines,
sauce.
the podcast. No Cap. No Caffeines, the podcast.